There I was on a Friday night in a crowded high school basketball gym. All the parents were on the stands watching the kids compete on the basketball court. As a proud father and a former mediocre basketball player, I had always thought I'd watch my son compete on a basketball court. But sometimes things don't always turn out quite the way you think. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests, a lot of parents will tell you that their kids are special. But my kid's just different. My son Sam sees the world differently. His mind operates differently. He processes things differently. When he was 6 months old, he was barely able to sit up. His favorite toy was one of those yellow Play-School cubes that had the holes with different shapes on each side of it. And you take those blocks and you stick them in. Most kids that age, that small, would get frustrated trying to stick the wrong block in the wrong hole, and they'd start playing with the blocks, because they're kind of fun too, right? Sam could take those blocks and stick them in the correct holes in 10 seconds. And then he'd dump them all out, and he'd do them again. He'd dump them all out, and he'd do them again. He loved shapes. When he was 2.5 years old, you'd ask him, what's your favorite shape? Most kids would say a circle or a square, maybe a triangle. Sam's favorite shape? Trapezoid. He might be an engineer's kid. The other thing that was different is his competitive drive. Sam loves to win. He does not vacillate on that at all. No matter whether you're playing a board game or walking across the parking lot to get to the car, he wants to win. There's no doubt about it. To the point where if he doesn't win, he makes everybody else around him miserable. Some kids like to win, but they want to play the game. For Sam, the only reason to play the game was to win. And it gets to be a problem sometimes. Now, if you were like me and you thought Sam was on the basketball court competing in basketball, you were wrong like I was. Sam took that love of shapes and that drive to compete, and I'm sitting there watching him on a basketball court compete in a Lego building competition. Anybody ever been to a Lego building competition? I didn't think so. Here's how it works. This wasn't just an ordinary Lego competition. This was like a regional competition. Everybody in Atlanta, 100 kids in his age group in this competition. And a lot of those kids looked like they had been to a few before. Sam had only been, this is Sam's first one. And here I am trying to manage his expectations of what he's going to, how he's going to perform. So they take 100 kids and they put them out on the basketball court and they give them a small model. And you have to build your model. And the first 25 to build the model correctly move on to the second round. Well, Sam gets out there and he does the model, he hands it over to the judges, and the judges take a look at it, and the judges are looking at this thing like it's the Concorde plane. They're inspecting every piece of it, because not only does it have to be done quickly, it has to be done accurately. And they're inspecting every detail of this little model. But for Sam, it was no problem. He loves his shapes, he loves his competing. He's on to the next round. He comes walking over. I said, hey Sam, I'm proud of you. Your mom's proud of you. Your sister, she's ready to go home. But he's on to the next round. Gets to the next round. It's a similar type thing, but we're down from 100 to 25 now. And they get a much bigger model. And he has to put it together. You get 7 people moving on to the final round. So Sam gets up there, and they all start at the same time. The first kid turns his in, the second kid turns his in, the third and fourth kid up there. I'm like, we're running out of slots. There's only 7 slots. Come on, Sam, let's make it. So then he gets up there, he turns his model in. He turns around, and he comes over to me. He's grinning with excitement about going to the final round. I said, hey, Sam, I'm proud of you. Your mom's proud of you. Your sister's really ready to go home. But he's on to the final round. He looks at me and says, Dad, I want to win. I said, oh, no, here we go. I know you want to win, but you've done really well. You started with 100 kids. You're down to 7 kids. You should be proud of yourself for what you first time. This is a great accomplishment. Do your best and don't be disappointed with what happens. He says, Dad, I want to win. There's no stopping him. The winner not only gets a big, huge trophy, but they get a $250 Lego gift certificate. See, now it's not only about winning, it's about getting something. You can buy that Lego Death Star that he's been wanting with that $250 gift certificate. The final round, they get 7 tables out there with all the 7 kids. The judges explain to them, here's how it goes. You're going to get a huge Lego model to build. You've got 15 minutes to build it. You're not going to finish the whole model. The competition is to see how far along the process you can get. You've got 15 minutes. On your mark, get set, go! And it's not like a regular competition where everybody's like, yeah, 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 yeah. It's like dead silence. Except for the scattering of the pieces on the table. And with 7 people, you can kind of see what's going on a little bit more. And you can tell, as it goes along, I can tell that Sam was ahead of most of the kids. Except for that one kid 2 places down from him. And he is clearly ahead of everybody. He's on another level in his model. But Sam was ahead of most of the other kids. I'm thinking, this is good. He won't be disappointed if he gets 2nd or 3rd, because that way at least he has something. That's a great accomplishment from starting with hiring kids. Well, the judges start counting down the time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody backs away from the table. The judges come to inspect. Sam comes over and says, Sam, we're really proud of you. Mom's proud of you. Your sister's dying to go home now. Well, Sam is content. He's not happy that he didn't win, but he's okay because he thinks he's got 2nd or 3rd. He's like Neo. 2nd or 3rd is not bad for where he started. Well, we go over to the award ceremony, and the judges thanks everybody for coming, and start to announce the awards. 3rd place, Noah Feast. Well, it's not bad. It's not Sam, but 2nd place is even better than 3rd place. I hope we got 2nd place. 2nd place, Braxton Duncan. And Sam just, heart just fell to the ground. You can see his face. He turns and slumps away as they announce the winner is Sam Deason. Sam, he won? How did he win? That other kid was clearly ahead of him. Well, you remember it was not just about speed, but about accuracy. We thought he was ahead of him, but he had skipped a few steps to get there. Sam was joyous. He had a huge trophy. He had that $250 Lego gift certificate. He could see the Death Star coming in his future. And he learned a lesson, just like I had learned. That sometimes things don't always turn out the way you think. It's okay. Toastmaster.